Yo, 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 yo. What's the business? What's the business? Can you hear me, my bro?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can. But I also still hear you. Oh, okay. I was wondering what the hell's going on with that. What's the business, y'all? It's your local neighborhood super. Here with my boy Brisks. What's going on, man?
What's good, bro? It's a good day as always.
Every day is a good day when you're above the earth. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Hit that like if you old here. Definitely make sure you hit that like and hit that share. Share this with a friend or family. How's your Saturday going so far, my friend? It's the weekend. Ain't nobody got to work.
Yeah, it's been going good. I ain't gonna lie. It's a great day. Excellent day.
It is. So I guess we don't have any small talk. Let's get to what the hell we are on here for. And most podcasts and stuff, you know, what they'll do is, and this is what you should do. We'll probably maybe do this in the future, but they'll start off with like little stories that don't nobody give a damn about. We're not doing that here. You here for a Lil Wayne story. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about some other things. Our other topics that we are going to talk about is Cash Money Records 30th year. Still living like it's the 2000, or is it when last time Cash Money had like a hit? I don't know if they got any new artists. But we gonna talk about that.
The last Cash Money hit record they had was probably made by Drake.
Speaking of Drake, we also gonna talk about how Drake is rumored. There's a rumor that Drake may be trying to plan a drop on Not Like Us is release date. He might try to pull his own Meet the Grams on it. I can't see that happening. However, you know, life is strange. Maybe he can pull it off. I highly doubt it though, but we'll see.
I would say only way he could pull off some fire, because he been quiet, and I know he been shooting at people like family members and ex-girlfriends and stuff like that in the background. Now, if Drake come out with some diss tracks talking about all of the women that they care about that he has slept with, then that's the only kind of stuff that I can see that would probably get him under somebody's skin. It
would have to be within this, between the beef though. It would only count. I would only care if he got dates, and I'm sorry, a lot of people gonna be like that. You know what? We going too deep. We gonna get into that topic. There's gonna be a topic of interest. And then we're going to talk about a video that is currently making the rounds on social media concerning a dad confronting a stepdad, I guess.
Stepdad, yeah.
Or maybe
in a barbershop.
Most likely it's probably a baby mama boyfriend. That's completely different from a stepdad. But we're going to go into that and the toxicity that's surrounded by that. But let's go ahead and get into the Lil Wayne situation. I don't know if that what I just said is a plausible statement. Let me know.
I ain't heard that plausible.
Oh my gosh, yo, I forgot I had made all these different screens. I can't find the main share screen I'm trying to share. Well, this is gonna be fun for the people that's out there. Hold on, let me see. Cause I think this is right here, because I want the screen to be bigger than everybody else and stuff. It looked like I'm taking a bunch of pictures from the CIA. Here we go. All right, now we got it. All right, first things first. Lil Wayne has announced his top 5 rappers. Now, this was just uploaded like 11 hours ago by someone. Let's listen to what 2004 Lil Wayne had to say before we play this video. If you could recount, I didn't know he had pasted this list until yesterday. Brisks gave me a call and he was like, yo, Lil Wayne dropped his top 5. Did you see it? I watched. What do you remember my reaction being? What do you remember my initial You
was like, I think you said Drake better not be on there.
I think I said that.
Like that.
And then when I watched it, the first thing that came out of my mouth, do you remember?
I don't.
I was like, that nigga lying. And
you did say that. Yeah, you did.
And I was like, I know that nigga lying because I remember. Now, he has had multiple lists. I'm going to try to find the other ones, but this is the first one that popped up Well, after we watch this new one, we go watch the one that I saw. But
you already got Fly Mama in the comments talking about Lil Wayne in all caps. Let them drugs ruin his thinking.
Lil Wayne, man, I'm praying for Lil Wayne. But let's hear his most recent top 5 list.
You better,
which sounded like Cap to me any damn way.
And you better put you number 1.
Top 5 rappers. This is easy. Lil Wayne, Weezy Baby, Tunchi. I'm talking shit. My top 5 rappers all the time is Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem. Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G. And there's no specific order right here.
Damn, that's a hell of a list, dude. That's a heck of a list. You said you don't listen to other music, but I did hear you listen to Anita Baker before you go out the...
All right, so just in case people didn't hear that list, because it sounded like the sound was going out when he was talking. Let me make sure.
And there's no specific
I can see the video on the live stream on YouTube, but I can't see it on here.
Oh, let me share it on here for you.
Damn, that's a hell of a list, dude. That's a heck of a list. You said you don't listen to other music, but I did hear you listen to Anita Baker before you go out the your concerts.
Oh yeah, she make my stomach stop hurting. I don't know why.
He said she make his stomach. All right. Let's hear this list again.
Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G.
Missy Elliott, Notorious B.I.G.
And there's no specific. And there's no specific order right here. Top 5 rappers all the time is Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem.
It was Missy Elliott, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G., Jay-Z, and Drizzy.
Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem.
You think that's Cap?
Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G.
Whoever uploaded this video has made me mad. I wish it was a better version of that. All right, so that was his list, y'all. Okay, he said Missy Elliott, which he has always said is his number 1, was always Missy Elliott. Notorious B.I.G., Jay-Z, Eminem, which I've always heard on his list before as well, were all on his list. All right, that's what he said his list was. Now, this is 2024. If you do a simple Google of Lil Wayne's top 5 lists, you will come across DX News. It's Hip Hop DX. Shout out to them for always having some actual journalists doing stuff. They did a interview with Lil Wayne in 2022, and they asked him what his list was back then. Let's see what he said.
What's up, I'm Ada from DX Daily Podcast, and check this out. So the top 5 dead or alive conversation is seemingly always brought up in the hip-hop world. Lil Wayne joined Nick Wright for the latest episode of his What's Right with Nick Wright podcast on Thursday, May 5th, where Weezy was asked to name his top 5 rappers of all time among numerous other topics inside music and sports. If there's one thing Wayne is going to do, it's show love to Missy Elliott, whom he gave his top slot to.
For me, it's always going to be first Missy Elliott.
Wow.
Yeah. She's a huge influence of everything I've ever done.
Okay.
Jay-Z is the best to ever even speak. And Biggie, obviously. Biggie, then I have the whole, as a whole, I have Goody Mob.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have UGK.
Missy Elliott got wind of Wayne's latest
What? He left Eminem off that list? That he only named 4 people if he said Goody Mob as a whole.
And then UGK was the last one.
Too.
Let's listen to that list one more time.
Wow.
Missy Elliott.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a huge influence of everything I've ever done.
Okay.
Jay-Z is the best to ever even speak. And Biggie, obviously. Biggie, then I have the whole, as a whole, I have Goody Mob.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have UGK.
Missy Elliott.
So he says that he has one group got 4 people in it. UGK got 2 people in it. So he added 7 people 2 years ago to the list. But he had 3 consistents to the list. He had Missy, he always said Missy was number one. Jay-Z and Biggie, he has always said that in all the previous lists I've heard. But I've heard previous lists where Eminem was on that list, and that fifth was always rotating. Now, there are two things I can say about this, about Wayne. Okay, in this particular, his last list that he just hit us with. When he was talking, he came with Missy first very easily, Jay-Z first very easily, and Biggie very easily. He came with them. Eminem came like he said it in 2022, but then he says,
and there's no specific order right here.
No specific. Very long gap, very long break. Oh, and there's no specific order. Drizzy. First off, first the fuck off. Do you even believe that?
I don't believe Drizzy is it because Wayne, all the rappers that he named spit their own stuff. Like they write their own stuff. They are known for being amazing writers. Jay-Z said he don't even write, but he is known for being an awesome lyricist. Same with Biggie. Missy is awesome as well. And Eminem is definitely amazing, and nobody's ghostwriter for Eminem.
Nobody.
And then he just put Drizzy in there. That don't make no sense.
It makes no sense because it's malarkey.
Honestly, why would he not say himself? He just trying to be humble.
He always do that joke at the beginning, like he did on that other one. He did both times. He'll be like, "Oh, you know, it's Lil Wayne. I'm just joking. Here go my top 5." He been doing that for decades. All right. First off, I said this earlier. When it comes to Lil Wayne, it's only it's a very small set of people who can give Drake props at any time, and I cannot blame them because they profited off of him the most. So Wayne can always give Drake props to me because he know that motherfucker ain't got no type of talent outside of the probably writing hooks. I'll give Drake, he probably writes some good hooks, and maybe he can't hum. That he can't throat hum or nothing. All right, he ain't got shit on Keith Sweat. He ain't got shit on the damn Blues Clues singers or whoever that dude on Blues Clues is. Dora the Explorer backpack sing better than this motherfucker. All right. But Lil Wayne can give him props. Who else did profited? And Baby. That's it. Because they brought him in the game. Don't nobody care about what Jay Prince got to think about rap. Who can rap? He pimping all of them. Jay Prince is a pimp.
He is.
All the music industry, if you want a label, your artist, they're yours. And the Tower Records and Virgin Records and Best Buy CDL used to be their blade. Now that's gone. Now we're on the streaming, just like West Coast Productions moved all the way over to OnlyFans from physical tapes. Shout out to Wesley Pipes. So them the only people that I'm cool with. Wayne is the only musical person that can give him props. Maybe even folks that was in Young Money. You know what I'm saying? Because they was a clique or whatever. Except for Tiger, he trash, and he a fraud as well.
What about Nicki Minaj? Because somebody mentioned it here. Who was that? Fly Mama. How he put Drake over Nicki?
He put Drake over Nicki because that had to be strategic. This is the problem with Wayne though. Wayne there's a thing in storytelling, right, in movies, and I think it's called the unreliable narrator. All right, so good movies, some good psychological movies will have somebody where they have said they have already put them in a predicament to let you know that this person may be senile or they may be on drugs or something. So when they tell a story, that you can't really believe it. Joker is a perfect example. In the Joker movie, you don't know if the stuff he's saying is real or is his reality even real. He is an unreliable narrator because they done already told you he crazy. He got sent to a crazy house. His whole background is crazy. You don't know what's real or what's fake, right? That's Wayne because of lean and double cupping.
You are talking about the same way that I see somebody put some lyrics that Wayne said, and he was like, "Oh, who said that?" They were like, "You nigga, you said this. What are you talking about?"
And he not pretending.
He'd be like, "I said that. Yes, bro."
He is not. He did it on stage.
It was specifically the lyric where he's like, "Don't I want that latex that I ain't wear no latex that I'm fucking latex." You know what I'm talking about? It was that bar.
Yes.
And he was like, "Oh, like it was the coldest shit he ever heard in his life," and he wondered who came up with this G's.
Bro, he be on tour. They be requesting songs, and he be like, "Yeah, I don't remember that. Sorry." I'm sorry. These are the songs I've been practicing. Do y'all not understand? I literally just went in the studio, would say a bar, go sit down, smoke a blunt, punch in, say another bar. None of this is coherent stuff to me. Y'all want, and another thing, and please, Lil Wayne fans, give the man some grace outside of the drugs. This man dropped like 8,000 mixtapes in like a 3-4 year period of him just, and they showed him on the studio bus. He would say something dope, sit down. It wasn't like he not like Eminem writing all circular.
Hey, Fly Mama in here going on. She's like, "What from the only man with 4 locks, 3 sister locks, and 9 dookie braids." That is a perfect depiction of what's going on in Wayne here right now.
Man, and them braids, them dreads, or whatever they are dreadful. I will say that. Somebody get Wayne to the barber to get them cut off. Please get them cut off. Why are we talking about Wayne and Cash Money Records taking over for the 99-2000? We might as well go on and talk about Cash Money themselves being recognized for being in business for 30 years now. They were
an Army nigga, a Navy nigga.
Cash Money's Birdman and Slim received YouTube's Leaderships and Legends Award. Cash Money founder Brian Birdman Williams and Ronald Slim Williams, who you can tell is just not to be messed with. He looked like the Undertaker's adopted black brother.
That is a big ass dude.
He really is. Or maybe is it because Birdman just so small? Because Birdman kind of looked like he the Penguin size, and then he like Arnold Schwarzenegger to Dr. Freeze in Batman Forever. But who knows? You seen that movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito? Maybe they was them kind of twins or something. Who knows?
Wait, hold on. The internet got it say you type in how tall is Birdman? It says 5'11".
Are you serious?
So if he 5'11", that dude got to be like 6'8".
Hold on, how tall is Birdman? Cause I ain't gonna front. He always looking. Wow.
Yes.
Wayne 5'5". Okay, all right. Juvie 6 feet. Let's see Birdman and Juvie. Let's see if we can see them next together. And cause it always seemed like Birdman. Oh, they the same.
Yeah,
they up there. They shoulder to shoulder. And I ain't go front, man. That's why I feel sorry for ball stout people, because picture wise, they always look like the Penguin to me. It's like I can't. You could be 8'20" feet tall, and I'm like, hey there, little guy. So you know, but yeah, Cash Money Records have been taking it over for the 99-2000 for 30 years, and here is a picture of Wayne and Birdman. As you see, you got Gotti in the back right there. He looks like somebody famous. I just can't remember their name.
Is that Lloyd Banks? But why would he be with them?
Lloyd Banks? Nah, this ain't Lloyd Banks. Nah. Gotti, and I think it was some more pictures floating around, but I don't know where they are located. Oh, here they go. These are the more pictures. And they had a picture. Here go your homeboy. I don't know my damn password, but there go Leor.
That dude.
Leor. Do you know the story of Leor?
Not all of it. Nope.
All right, we go do a pod where cause I know he seemed like a vulture. Leor kind of really did start from the bottom now here on some, if you know how he moved around and stuff. But I believe that as he kind of got entrenched, he was able to make moves that other people were not able to make. But shout out to Cash Money, man, taking over for the 99 and the 2000 for so many years. Bim and Slim were honored amid Cash Money's 30th anniversary festivities after they were presented with the key to the city of New Orleans Earlier this year, the music executives announced plans to reunite artists from the iconic label during a massive headlining performance at Essence Fest. And I guess they reunited the Hot Boys, which gotta be honest, I don't care to see it. Be honest with you.
So what is one of your favorite Cash Money songs?
Project Bitch is probably my favorite.
That's a pretty dope song.
Lil Wayne snapping, he was like, "This is for the ones that wobble it. They be putting their mouth on it. Suck everything out of it, then they catch it. And swallow it. I'm Lil Weezy for she's that." I just rapped it in my head every once.
He was going in.
Yes,
he was going in.
Yes, and at that time, that was definitely my demographic of chicks that I messed with.
At mine too.
Yeah.
I used to love that song because of that too. Reminded me of what I was going through.
Yeah,
mine was Juvenile on Fire though. That's like my favorite.
That's a good one too. Really, I'm gonna be honest. It's too many because Get Your Roll On, my favorite. Matter of fact, my favorite Cash Money album is actually Big Timers. The Big Timers with Get Your Roll On it. I forgot what it was. But then Big Ballin', the whoa Kimo Sabe.
That shit was hard.
That's one of my favorite songs. BG had some dope ass songs on Chopper City and the Ghetto. It's so many. I'm gonna be honest,
so
man.
many, bro.
It's very hard to just pick one album, because 500 Degrees is a class. 400 Degrees is a classic. Like 400 Degrees, you can put it on and let it go, and you be all right. And even Juvenile's second album was crazy. But yeah, them two songs, Project Bitch, Bling Bling, I ain't go front. I still Bling Bling sounded like the future to me with that dum, 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 just the sounds that Manny Fresh was using. And also shout out to Beowulf. A lot of people don't know who Beowulf was, but he was the one that was playing the pianos and keys and stuff on the back. No, Manny was making the beat, but he don't know how to play the piano like that. That was Beowulf. So he'd hum some stuff. Beowulf would play it, or on some Dr. Dre stuff, Beowulf might be playing something, and then Manny would put the beat behind it. So shout out to Beowulf. There's a lot of unsung co-producers out there that a lot of people don't know, and it's not that the producer didn't make the beat. Some of them cats didn't know how to program certain machines, or they didn't know how to play certain stuff, and they just be dumped in the room and they just collab and make some of the dopest stuff ever. So shout out to Cash Money. Let's get on our community tab right now. Drake is rumored. Now, I asked this on the community tab. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Go join the community of wonderful culture lovers, future Hateration Nation members. We got, great polls. We gonna go to a poll. Pause. We gonna go to a poll. Pause again. Really, after we talk about this real quick. Drake is rumored to drop another diss track, and please, folks, because when I posted this, I said, if true, and I guess I should have put this in capital letters, said, if true, y'all think he gonna try to drop a chart chopping summer song with no subs whatsoever, or y'all think it's gonna be full of subs, or just an all-out diss, because Drake is rumored to be trying to drop a song soon or around the same time as Not Like Us drops. What are your thoughts about this? Like I said, if, for the people in the back, if this is true, not saying it is true, it's a rumor. 9 times out of 10, just some random Mickey Ficky on Twitter came up with this shit any fucking way. But it's still fun to talk about before folks come up in here and be like, what is, you guys don't know? Nigga, just answer the question. All right, not you, but I'm talking to you.
No, I'm talking about, but bro, like, the only way Drake could drop a diss track, the only way is if he come out Tupac hit him up style, and the first lyrics that come out of his mouth is Kendrick, that's why I fucked your mama, you short motherfucker.
I'm talking
that's
about
the only way.
I'm talking about, and since he put all that damn work in the Family Matters video, he need to upload it to OnlyFans, and in the video it got to be full footage, and it's got to be a train with Beam and Baki in it.
That's it.
And no, we not finished because that's bad. But after that, They need to take her to Cali, put her on the blade. I forgot that name, that famous blade in LA, but I need to have her walk the blade, make $40 from 40 dudes for 40 his producer.
Damn.
Post all that stuff, drop the song, whole uncensored video. Matter of fact, he need to buy BET, then bring back BET Uncut to bring this video back. Is the only way. Aubrey is gonna win for me. I'm talking about he pulled that off. I'm like, wow.
And he gonna have to put his seed in his mama so he can have Kendrick brother or sister. That's it. That's the only way that you go see Drake winning this beef at all. It's the only way.
I can't expect anything less than that. Like, that's it. If that don't occur, and really now, since you brought it, I wasn't even thinking that diabolically. He gotta do that. Matter of fact, that'll overdo everything else. Gotta get Kendrick's mama pregnant. It's no other way.
That's the only way he can win.
It's the only way. And really, he pulled that off. All he gotta do is drop a song with, just be like, say hello to my son, your little brother, bitch. Me and LeBron, we the same.
His song will be called Motherfucker. That's the only way Drake coming out here winning, if he do some wild diabolical activities like that.
And now I ain't gonna front. You done took it so far that anything under that, just a good song that's well written and some dope bars with him recording himself, writing it in the studio, is nothing. I'm not accepting anything less than any of that. I'm not accepting anything less. Nothing less. Drake, we just gave you the fucking blueprint, bro. You can win this. That's winnable. Now he got, at first, for a long time, bro, I was thinking Drake had no chance of winning this, and you that's it. And really, to be honest, the way his glazers be online, it shouldn't be that hard for him to pull Kendrick's moms. According to how they talking like, oh, everybody want Drake. Everybody still listen to Drake. Drake's the number one. If that's true, let us see you pull Kendrick's mom. Wow. We really need to be like some strategizers and stuff, beef strategizers, because really at the end of the day, how could Kendrick respond to that? Ain't no song responding to that. Ain't no type of lyrics. Nothing.
Like that would go down as the greatest comeback in history.
Greatest in history. And I would have to finally respect Aubrey on a level. The only thing is, the only ask I have for you, Aubrey, if you pull it off, please take care of your son. Be there.
This time.
Be there this time, bro. That's all I'm asking. Let's go to see some of our poll results from our questionnaire. Now, we are starting our Hateration Nation. What is it? Oh, yeah. Society of Healthy Hating. Soon, actually, we'll be dropping Monday. The link to the Patreon. We're thinking about starting a Discord. So I asked you guys, our subbies. Hey, my bad for saying subbies, man. That was Drake-ish of me. I asked our subscribers and fellow culturists if they have a Discord server. 54% of you said, hell no, I don't do none of that nerd shit. Get the hell out of my face. 43% said yes, and then 3% said I'll be outside. What the fuck is that? Another poll question was, who would win in a rap battle between Aubrey and Chris Brown, who really bangs a set? We had an overwhelming 992 votes going to Chris Breezy. And what was funny is some of these comments kind of surprised me. And since you team Breezy, let me know if any of these would offend you. I'm
gonna just call Chris Brown 98%.
Somebody said RZA 3690 Riz 3690 said they probably just end up fighting like they were throwing bottles in the club, because that whole diss track is going to be about every woman that has or is currently messing with CB while Drake actively pursues them on the DM. This is the most accurate depiction of what a beef between them would look like. Seriously. Let's see if Aubrey can stand lyrically versus CB. I don't think he could. And Chris Brown know how to snap. We saw what he did to Quavo.
He destroyed Quavo, bro.
Now, it was a lot of CB hate. Optical K9 said both could disappear and I wouldn't care less or notice.
Oh.
Then I have Kirby Obsession 2617. He sounds like he has all the hoes. Said, talk your shit, King.
Hey, that's wild. Why people hate on Chris Brown, though? I wonder what that's about.
I mean, you know, there is the whole fight he had with Rihanna that they want to call DV, but I call it a fight. It was some back and forth stuff. And then some people just don't think, you know, I think a lot of it, though, especially with how we seeing Chris Brown is causing divorces and engagement breakups and stuff. I think a lot of dudes kind of jealous of Chris Brown, like, because he know he could, you know, take their gal. Like, I think some people pre-hate and it's, you know, just some insecurities and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, how you gonna hate on the R&B cat, period? I mean, he singing,
taking all the ladies. Unless when women get involved and people start taking women that you can't get, people get upset.
Teresa, is that Teresa or the Rissa Kimboro? I don't know. Look, guys. All right, I need y'all to understand. I barely made it through high school, okay? I literally graduated. And this is not a boast. This is not me like, oh, look at me, I'm cool. No, I'm trying to let y'all know about my read and comprehension skills. Literally 5th from the bottom. Me, my boy Jeremy Simpson, shout out to you. My homeboy Swab, I don't know how you was 10th from the bottom, because nigga, you didn't go to school just like me. But barely made it out, just so you guys know. But she says, I'm more biased over CB than K-Dot. LOL, Breezy all day. So you got a Team Breezy member up in here.
Hey.
And then somebody said Curious George. And I think Curious George will also defeat Drake in a battle. So I agree with them if that's what they were saying.
Hold on. Becky G brought up something about what people would hate Chris Brown. Talking about didn't he stalk Karrueche?
Let's see. Oh, okay. Now I can highlight some stuff. Hold on. Let me kind of scroll back up here. As Brisk points y'all out, I'm gonna be, you know, highlighting this, so don't get mad. I'm running stuff behind here, so please don't feel left out. Didn't he stalk Karrueche? Yes, I'm sure he did. Now, let me preface this very cancelable statement I'm about to say. Matter of fact, this is the end of the pod. I'm telling you right now, Brisk, because I'm about to get canceled with what I'm about to say. Nobody's going to agree with this, and it's fine. Stalking is the worst thing you could do. But Brisk been stalked before.
Yeah.
Been stalked. Send me the evidence. Been multiple times, too.
Pretty scary.
Me, I have been not like long-term stalked, like maybe like, you know, they called my phone a couple of times, if you want to call that stalking. But other than that, people leave me alone. Chris Brown stalked Karrueche, though, for a myriad of reasons that are not right. I done watched the Lifetime movies. I know it ain't right to stalk. However, we don't know the amount of money that Chris Breezy poured into Karrueche to sustain her lifestyle as they were doing Diddy-esque freak-off parties, which... they were.
I didn't know that. I definitely did not know that.
That is a membership. That's definitely a membership conversation. And I've got to be honest. Now that the more I'm talking, the more I'm recalling more things. Yeah, Chris Brown crazy, because when Chris Brown, y'all might not want to be team Chris Brown. When Chris Brown went through his whole situation. Guess who offered and he took refuge at their crib?
Don't say Diddy, bro. Don't say Diddy, bro.
First person.
Damn.
So I was gonna kind of jokingly be like, well, you know, Chris Brown put a lot of money in Karrueche wouldn't be famous because of him. No, I think it was some probably I own you Cassie type shit going on now. And I don't have any more jokes. And I'm very glad that I saved myself from getting canceled. This is a great day. This is a great Saturday. Next poll that we had, questionnaire that we had, who win in the battle? Big Draco or Drake himself? And we got hold on, I need to unhighlight this damn comment so y'all can see what's going on. I really need a better highlighting app because it's crazy. Y'all chose Big Draco, which of course Big Draco is gonna win easily. And the reason Big Draco is gonna win, first, what is your reasoning that Big Draco go win over Drake? Because let's be honest, I don't think Drake writes none of his dope shit. However, I do think Drake writes something. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he doodles some shit down and hums it or whatever the fuck. I ain't gonna lie, dude. In my gut, I don't think this motherfucker writes shit any damn way. Tell me why you think Big Draco. You do give him credit for writing something. So tell me why you think Big Draco will win.
Because Big Draco is Big Draco, and as he said in that picture that you have up there, Drake stole his steeds from him.
Drake definitely stole. He stole. Drake always stealing some shit. Drake talking about what's happening in. You not from Atlanta, Drake. They don't say what's happening in they don't say what's happening in Little Rock. They don't say what's happening in St. Louis. They don't say what's happening in nowhere else. So you saying that in the song is not trying to, oh, look at me, I'm giving props. I'm trying to give what's the word they've been trying to say he be doing?
Homage.
Yeah, that's not paying homage. Nigga, that's stealing. All right. You are a thief.
And you want to know what's wild? Until Soulja Boy, cause how when we came up, like I was so into rap back in the day. I was into rippity rap back in the day when Soulja Boy first came out. And I actually didn't like Soulja Boy at first when he came out, because I was like, man, this is not what rap is. So I just kind of looked at Soulja Boy way different until this interview, and then he started dropping receipts. I'm like, damn, Soulja Boy he was that, and he was an innovator in the rap game. Bro,
me and you, and we just recorded a pod about how we was really into East Coast music in the cities that we from, in the Midwest and the South, and how we were persecuted for that, which is why my hate for Drake is so visceral myself. However, because I was like that when, down south kind of started taking over like that. But these folks had skills though, so it was just kind of like me on some, well, they just keep talking about, riding in Lex and stuff. They ain't really talking about nothing. I think Outkast and stuff kind of changed my perception of that.
It was cold.
But I'll never forget. I'll never forget the first time I remember this day so crystal clear. Shout out to my boy China. I'll never forget. We went to Full Sail in Florida, which is a school for recording engineering, and I met my boy China. And he made beats. He actually was signed to No Limit when he was like 16 and stuff. So we both though knew the difference between party music and stupid music, right? But stupid music to us was, and when I say stupid, not really stupid, but club music was one thing, right? But he had moved to the A and I moved to Texas, and I'll never forget, I was on 410 in San Antonio, and he called me. This how immediate it was, how urgent it was for him. He was like, bro, nigga, guess what the #1 song in Atlanta is right now? Guess. And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, hold on. And he played it over the phone, and all I heard was Soulja Boy off in this, oh, watch me crank and watch me crank that Soulja Boy and Superman. And all I heard from us, me and him making beats, like really making beats, like all you heard was and the first time I heard it, I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. My mama done spent all this money for this damn school. I'm fucking digging in the crates for samples and shit, learning how to tune and this motherfucker is #1 with until I fell my ass off into the club like a week later. And them motherfucking club speakers
shit was lit.
went through my body. Soulja Boy,
now you in there doing the damn thing.
Superman in that bitch lit. Yeah. Everybody doing this dance in unison. And I went on online. This nigga was burning up. He was killing MySpace at the time, which is why he is such an innovator. Because he was the first person that got a deal. Well, he the first person we know of on a large scale that blew himself up on MySpace and had a plethora. He was producing all that shit on Fruity Loops, which I hated then. I looked at Fruity Loops like I look at Drake. Niggas who was making beats on Fruity Loops back then, I was heated.
Clowning. They call them click and pasting producers. And you was over there pressing keys and on your MPC and all that. Yeah. And Fruity Loops just made life easier.
And I ain't go front, bro. I was the old head when it came to Fruity Loops because I met a couple of producers. I'm talking about they played me their beats. They were so ice cold. I was like, word, I was like, what you use to make this? Fruity Loops? I looked at them like they motherfucking... And in my heart, though, I knew I was really... Not the healthy hating. I knew I was just pure E being jealous. Fuck it. Ain't no such thing as hating. Either you gonna be jealous or you trying to be constructively or you just got a difference. I was like, you made this shit that probably would have took me XYZ to learn to do, and you show, and one of them showed me. He was like, yeah, the sound's over here. I just drag this here, drag this here, drag this here, drag this, then copy paste, drag out, and I'm talking about masterpieces of beats. So
it's some heat on Fruity Loops, bro.
It's some heat. Ninth Wonder produced all of what was that group? The Lost Boys, not the Lost Boys, but what was the name of Ninth Wonder group? Anyway, he produced their whole first album, and it's gonna kill me. I gotta find out. Ninth Wonder group.
Why you do? I'm a shot.
Little Brother. He produced all they shit on Fruity Loops.
Little Brother.
He produced all they shit on Fruity Loops, man. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see, where was we at? So,
we was funny comments in here, bro.
All right, let me go
Mama
to the comments.
Is on one today. Fly Mama said, "Ack will be pregnant first."
God damn. And I mean, the nigga look pregnant now.
Damn. Hold on. Becky G said she think the judge granted Karrueche a lifetime restraining order from Chris Brown.
Like I said,
a lifetime restraining order.
Like I said, and two things can be right at once. I'm 100% about the Rihanna and Chris Brown incident being a literal fight. Because if y'all, I would like this. If y'all plugged into certain stuff, especially around that time, you heard about they just was toxic with each other and stuff. If you listen to her music, she let you know what the business is. However, Chris Brown is a menace to society. Him, Trey Songz, Diddy. They all in the same gang. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you and stuff. I'm be honest. Chris seemed like he may have cleaned up his act, maybe, possibly, but that's just because his PR with him taking pictures with all these people smiling looks very great. But in the Karrueche days, she needed to run for her life. Okay.
Yeah, clearly.
Cause them, I'm talking about. They was having hella freak parties, and she was a part of hella. The same stories you can hear about Cassie. It's going down for the Rooch. Speaking of pregnant, I don't know, and this is some idle gossip, all right? So if you don't like it, I don't give a damn. They just showed a damn video of when you told me who was dancing to Glorilla's song, you said Rihanna, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Rihanna, yep.
When I looked for it, it was actually
so you might have seen Glorilla hit this move right
it was
here
Cardi
in
B,
her videos.
and then they showed another video of Cardi B. Apparently, Cardi B is pregnant again.
What? I didn't know that. Yeah, because Rihanna, she wasn't on stage. She was in her house with her ASAP.
And let's see. They've been showing all of the stuff, and she been wearing. This was the clip I saw. And apparently she dressing like Ashanti was dressing. She steady holding her stomach. You see the thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So shout out to hopefully Offset. Because I'm not making any assumptions here. But shout out to hopefully you, sir. Because it would suck if it wasn't.
It
And
would make sense though. It would make sense because when you go, I've been through a divorce before. When you go through a divorce, it's
they ain't
a period of
divorced.
time or sometime. Are they not?
Hell no.
Oh, well, it's definitely Offset then.
They was using that to sell records. I'm definitely sure he was cheating. But you know, the Bia, you wanna know what was crazy though? This should have been the time that Bia dropped her diss, her horrible diss, and be like, and said some shit like, bitch, that ain't Offset, baby, you nasty whore, and some shit like that. And if she just need to get, she just ain't got no good diss voice. And this is amazing that I'm actually talking about Bia. That lets you know that dropping the diss does work. Cause if it weren't for the diss, I would probably never mention her name ever in my life.
It would not have been on my bingo board that you was gonna mention Bia in this pod.
Ever. You know what? We starting to diss Joe Budden them because it's time for us to get popping. Dissing Joe. Now it is Mal. I'm dissing that nigga for real. Speaking of that, bro, I gotta show you this one video and then we go move to our next topic. But I meant to send you this. Where the dang history at? I was watching because we go react to this video later on. We go react to this video later on, but somebody did like a story about so it's this video about Rory and Mel and how they whole like, you know, they podcast is they fans is going against them, especially in they Reddit and stuff. And so the video going on, and then they show this clip of Mal dancing to Family Matters when it dropped. I had never seen that, and I can't really make it through they shit for the most part. I used to could until the beef came, and it was something always off about Mal. I'm be honest, he seemed weird. But check this out. Listen to this. And who made this video? Let me give shout outs to them real quick. This is The Stop. Go check out The Stop. That's the name of the channel. This is called Rory and Mal attacked by fans for Glaze and Drake. This clip killed me.
Shout out to The Stop.
And in my heart. Nonetheless, the greatest case of bias from the Rory and Mal podcast came from Mal. From the start of the battle, he took Drake's side and no one could tell him any different. It was obvious he was compromised. Mal didn't just admire Drake's music, he appeared to actually be Drake's friend. No matter what happened, Mal would be unwavering in his opinion that Drake won, even after a series of missteps by Drake.
What?
I'm talking about
What
things
is
like
going
not
on?
having a response ready for me
Have
to...
y'all noticed that the BBL Glazers, they all have something in common? We can go back to Odell Bill Jr., how he was dancing to Drake. What is it about Drake's music that will make they claim to be heterosexual? Nothing wrong if you are not heterosexual. It's 2024. Why are you hiding? Because I gotta be honest. If this is how you dance to a diss track, this is how you support your homeboy, by doing this conniption of a move.
And the head tip is what made it work.
Do you see his lips?
Because he got the duck lips, and is he looking back at his? What is he looking back at?
He looking back at this BBL. I'm gonna be honest. How many people do we have in the chat? Can you see?
It's 50.
It's 50 people. I'm sure out of these 50 people, there's got to be a Drake male fan in here. Please be brave. We're not gonna go in on you. I want to know. This is how you move to Drake. This the vibrations of Drake music put these types of make you want to move like that? Because
look at that steel shot.
That's what I'm saying.
This is ridiculous, bro. Wow.
And this is why healthy hating is needed. Somebody on his squad. Do he not have no homeboys? No brothers? A father?
He may not got no real he really got no real homeboys in there, because I showed him like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
You know
that's
what?
How you danced to my guy?
You know what? Dennis probably his daddy. I'm calling any person's daddy. If I see somebody doing this and they claim their daddy was in their life, I'm calling them Dennis. Dennis means they was aware that you existed, but you didn't teach them nothing about life. So
wow,
him, and you know what? Let's go on and do the comparison. Odell Beckham.
They definitely on the same frequency with all that.
Dancing to
Hey, the Paris Dream said maybe they see themselves as bad bees too.
They definitely see themselves as bad bitches. So let's look. They make the same move. They wrist get limp.
Wow.
They touch they chest. They move around. It's
This
such
little
a
wiggle.
They wiggle and they twerk. They like be twerking.
If they wasn't sitting down, they would be twerking and wiggling. And Mal was looking back at his stuff to see to make sure it was twerking right.
Let me see if I can get a side by side of this because this is nefarious. Look at this. Is this what Drake is doing to men?
Oh God.
Do y'all see this?
Oh, bruh.
This is Drake's fans.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh, bro.
Oh, the male. Have any males? Drake males.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna call you a glazer. I'm gonna pray for you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go.
So Anthony T. Park said, "I have a friend that moves like that. Is that friend a male?"
He moved like that when he listened to Drake, or because you know what? We need a control group, and then we need these motherfuckers. I need to know when a regular artist, a non freaky ass nigga song come on, how they move in accordance to that, or does the frequency of Drake's music? Because this is the thing, and I must be perfectly honest. The last time I went to the club. The last time I think I've been to the club was I think that your birthday that one time. When he got the section and stuff that one time, but I don't remember the music. Who was there? Ja Rule showed up there.
It was Ja Rule. Ja Rule pulled it out of nowhere. Ja Rule was in the section that was like a little bit in front of ours.
And I don't remember them bumping no Ja Rule jams or nothing.
Nah,
I don't remember nothing coming over Ja Rule's is in the house, everybody. Get a bottle. I don't remember none of that. And this is what happens when you lose a beef. You walk in the club and don't nobody know who the fuck you is. We saw Ja Rule, was like, hey, that's Ja Rule. What the fuck is he doing here? Not know, oh wow, Ja Rule is here. No, it's like, nigga, why? Get out of here. You fucking up the club.
Ja Rule right there. Why is he around? That's what happened with that. That was a wild weekend. But, hey, hold on. But Anthony T. Park also said that the stop is also a sort of a Drake Glazer. So if they posted that and they clowning him on this,
yeah, nigga. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I listened to the video. This video is more about how Miles. You want to know something? That dude right though, because by the end of the video, he said, "Oh, you can see how." Let me see. Maybe I can find the shit. You know what? Since I found out you're Drake Glazer, I'm so sick to my stomach. I gave this motherfucker a view. I'm gone. But I will say this: at the end of the day, at the end of the video, this motherfucker was like, "Yeah, so yeah, in the Reddit, you can kind of see that Maury and Rouse fans are trying to make it seem like their whole podcast is over, but when you go look at the numbers, they're doing more numbers than ever. You can tell they're more successful, and it's kind of looking like Democrats versus Republicans, and you just have to pick a side, and one side is getting ganged up on. Thanks for listening to my podcast." And nigga, yes, he is a glazer. He is definitely a glazer. I'm sick to my stomach that I supported a full-blown Drizzy Glazer. Shouted him out. I can I take back? You remember that time Drea said your holiness can be erased? Can I erase that shout out to old buddy? I rebuke that shout out.
Hey, Fly Mama brought up another good point too. Notice not one twerk to not like us.
Not one twerk. Did you see on the stage in 4 hours of performance? 6 plays of that song. Camera. It's 20,000 people in there. At least half of them had to be dudes. Not one twerk. Not one twerk. And you want to know what's crazy? Even women weren't twerking. How you go twerk to a song that's trying to protect your children from a pedophile? You can only see walk to it, or maybe bankhead bounce.
Yeah.
These nasty motherfuckers want to twerk.
Freaky ass niggas.
Matter of fact, why is a man even discussing twerking as much as Mal did? You know what? We veering off. We going off the rails. Because Mal has made me upset. And you want to know something? Before we go, and it makes me mad because this is what Drake does. Drake and his weirdo incel freaky ass fans. My next thing was gonna talk about how you was talking about Rihanna was dancing to Glorilla. I couldn't find that clip. If you can send it to me, please do. But then I wanted to go into Glorilla and Lotto dropping their new videos, which are very anti-Drake-ish. I'm not gonna play the audio because I'm not trying to get this done. But you see this? This is something that Drake fans don't like. Drake fans don't want to see this. That's not what they want to see. Because as a man, they would be looked at weird for popping ass to this because this song is for girls to pop ass. But I guess in the world of Drake, you can pop ass to a Drake song if you're a dude, but they don't want to see this. Now, I want to give shouts out to this because I want to give shouts out to Glorilla because Glorilla, I'll never forget. Remember when we was talking about Old Town Road, which is another episode we got to talk about because that was a good conversation that we got to do a pod about. Because wow. But Old Town Road was like, that song dropped and I knew half the song, like I played it like 5 times in a row for 2 reasons. First, the beat was infectious. It was crazy. The song was hella short, but the lyrics was like, it was just ABC blocks. You could put it together and it just was, that's how it was when Glorilla dropped.
F.N.It.
Yes.
Nigga Free. That was a fire record.
The first time I heard that, I was like, all right, this sound like some good old 3 6 Mafia shit. And she talking that good old Memphis shit. I saw the video. Her grill was fucked up. And I was like, oh, she real. She ain't one of these. She is not a plant because plants don't get put in the ground with their grill looking like that at the time.
No.
And due to my, I gotta be honest, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. Project bitches. We love them. No disrespect. Project bitches call themselves bitches, so I do get the I get the leeway. No disrespect to the ladies or women, and also project bitches are ladies and women. I think I'm digging the hole deeper. I'm gonna get off this topic. So I like that, and as she has been making quote unquote improvements. First time Brisk saw her, he was like, it's not. She too skinny, XYZ. Now she done bought some melons. Then went and got the veneers.
Yeah.
And if she do got a BBL, it is one of the greatest surgeries ever. And
I think she was doing squats. I think she's been doing squats or something and working out. She got a personal trainer because she looked pretty good.
You know, 22-year-old me was still, want to kick it or whatever probably, but I ain't gonna lie. I like original riding around in the Altima Glorilla, not riding around in the Lambo version. But she do look good, but just it's like it's getting too record label-y for me. Just like with Lil Kim. Lil Kim first dropped, she was perfect, and she kept getting more record label-y. It's y'all's fault. Okay, I'm telling you right now, y'all the reason Lil Kim did what she did to herself. Y'all better not do that to Glorilla. Speaking of somebody who did an interview that said she got all her work done because everybody was saying, oh, you ain't thick enough, all this and the third. She had been rapping since she was a little girl. She was on Jermaine Dupri's his version of Making the Band and stuff back in 2014. And it's Lotto. Lotto went and got, I gotta be honest, probably the best BBL done ever because hers don't look gross on no Kim Kardashian. She just dropped a song with her sister. The whole video is her and her sister hanging out and kicking it. And this song goes dope too. Both of the songs go dope. I just want to point that out there. Both these songs go dope. And I'm gonna have to edit this out because they be wanting to claim a video just because you put the video in. This beat drop right here is why I'm bringing it on. The beat, as you see, is nighttime. This beat drop is dope. I don't know who produced this, but it go hard. But I did want to highlight, the ladies of the current ladies of hip hop that's going on right now with some debauchery, and because they don't get enough. Shout out to Meg Stallion Sue, who album is coming up soon. But I got derailed talking about two niggas twerking to Drake.
I'm glad we followed it up with the ladies though.
Cause that was what was on the itinerary. Yeah. You see what happened when Drake come in, man? Drake messed up the whole vibe of everything, man. And see, and the thing is, I'm not upset at Drake himself. I'm upset at the effect that it's having on these gentlemen. Now, Odell, we already know he good, but Rory ain't coming back from that. If Rory got a chick right now, she only with him for
you talking about
Mal, my bad. If Mal and Rory, I'm sorry, you got to catch a straight. That's your friend. I would look. I remember when we first started doing videos and stuff, and folks was like, "Oh, your homeboy a Drake fan." I was like, "Nah, he like his music, but he ain't no like Drake fan like that." Nah. There will be never any footage of my boy shoulder shimmering to no Drake.
Absolutely not, bro.
Matter of fact, the way he was shimmering with that shoulder looked like he should be Holiday Heart in a sequence dress doing a show on that movie. If you ain't seen Holiday Heart, go check it out, because that's what the hell Mal was looking like.
That movie is wild.
Shout out to the trans community. All right, let's go to the next thing.
Faye Jacobs said that's why I'm proud to be South African, because we are natural till the end. And I will tell you, I will say this: I went to Africa, but in 2005, 2006 for like 7 months, and I will say, it was some of the most beautiful women I ever seen in my life. The most beautiful woman I ever seen in my life was from Egypt.
Word.
Yeah, this was crazy. It was insane over there though. Like I was like, wow, like these some beautiful women over here, like next level.
I'm sure it's the motherland. It's where everything originated at. All right, so and it's messed up that we gotta act like we surprised about it, because what they did to us.
They did.
Thanks a lot.
And back then, and that's back when I was young. I was super young then, and when I was going over there, I had just watched Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security. I think that's the one he was talking about how they was filming the Ali movie. He was talking about the smells and how it was over there. And I thought when I got to Africa, it was gonna be way different than what it was. And when I actually saw it, I'm like, damn, like Africa, might need to come over here and stay.
Well, I'm glad he talked about smells and stuff, but his track record of who he likes to deal with, it doesn't match with how he felt about Africa. I'll tell you that much.
I got you.
Shout out to the swirlers out there. Nobody's upset. Matter of fact, I appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't have. I can't appreciate y'all. Here. Yeah,
Lotto wouldn't be here.
You know what? I would sacrifice Lotto for Drake not to exist, and my wife. Sorry, wife, but if Drake didn't have to be in this world, and I'm sorry, my son too, because you a quarter as well. You got to make sacrifices for the benefit of the world. These are just jokes, just in case this get clipped up, babe. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. And she ain't halfway anyway. All right, next up, what's his name? Brisks presented us with this video that is apparently going viral. It's a father upset after the stepdad takes his son to the barbershop. Now, let's see if we some backstory. A father expresses his frustration and disappointment when he discovers that his son's stepdad took the boy to the barbershop without consulting him beforehand. The incident sparks tension and raises questions about parental roles and communications with blended families. I do want to just kind of check out these comments first,
because the comment when I first saw the video, the comments was wild, because it was women in there saying, well, he should have been there to step up. It was women saying that the stepdad was a real man and stepped up. Dudes was like, you need to make better decisions. And it started the whole black man, black woman war that the propaganda it got going on social media right now.
So this is what we gonna do. We gonna kind of work backwards. I want to see what these comments are. Then we go watch the video, and then because comments don't take my viewer stuff, I just want to see what the temperature is of the people. We go sort it by top comment. So I guess that's the one with most likes. Says he's a clown for being angry that he took his son to get a haircut. All that clowning in front of the baby, and he's probably about to just take him over to the granny's house and leave him there. Oh my.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like a pretty accurate assessment.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Especially because of some things they said in the video. We will talk about that after we watch it.
And this is why I damn near don't date women with kids. Much respect to the stepdad. Let him take his son at the end of the day and refuse the situation. Now, I got some notes that I have jotted down for that. And somebody just brought up another note because I'm going to take this video to hell and bring up Future and Russell Sierra Jr. All right, let's see what the video entails. First off, unfortunately, just by the looks of the stepdad, he stepped into a situation. I'm pretty sure this is probably the baddest chick he ever had. Just the way I'm just looking at this cat and just kind of how how he's handling himself, and the way dude really squared up on him. Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, as a man, if another man is in your face like that, it is time.
You gotta get stole on. It's over.
It's definitely
this is you. Fight. I gotta catch you before you catch me.
Yeah,
got to.
I don't let people. I don't let if we are in a disagreement and you are angry at me, you are not getting within my arm's reach. Can't do it.
This is disrespect.
Super.
This is what Chris Brown probably was doing to Karochi, and that's why she got the damn lifelong this is lifelong restraining order status right here, buddy. Let's continue.
You gotta turn the volume back on.
Okay.
My motherfucking son. Barbershop, I told you that. I told you that shit. I told you that shit. It's your first time. Hey, let me go ahead and call him on real quick.
Wait, was this the first haircut? Because he said I told you this shit, but then he said this the first.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the first haircut or not.
All right,
they never really show. I didn't see the kid too much.
Cause that's what make this video kind of hard to. There are
the kid right there.
Yeah, you know,
the child is right there.
And I need more details on the level of ignorance that that needs to be displayed.
And clearly, the dude in the blue is trying to be respectable to the child that's right there. But his dad we'd have had a problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, stepson.
Yeah, let us continue. Or maybe he knows dad would have stumped him out in front of him, and he don't want all the respect to be taken. Let's continue.
Are you going to do that? And she better say the right shit, because if she don't, I'm about to get you swinging in this. On God, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yo. Ass not answering the phone, huh? Ass probably well, I thought ass. Hey, bro. Man, get on my show. That's my motherfucking son.
And so hold on, time out. So hold on. So if he said that, I know the thing say people been calling him a stepdad.
That nigga is a baby mama boyfriend.
Because if it's a stepdad, that means it's his wife. If you stand in front of my face and you call my wife a thought ass, I'm knocking you the fuck out. Like, we fighting. Period. Like, he been extreme. This man been extremely disrespectful. Too damn disrespectful for me. Way too disrespectful.
I hate to racially profile here, but
yeah,
it's definitely a baby mama's boyfriend situation, and it sounds like. Well, let's continue, and let's see if we can get a peep at this dude's ring hand. Maybe it is accurate. Let's see. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on that. This appears to be his left hand because the thumb is here, and it doesn't appear to be a band there. Unfortunately, it perpetuates the dentistness that's going on in our community. Don't be a dentist. Let's continue.
On God, yeah, whatever. Yo. Ass not answering the phone, huh? Ass probably well, I thought ass.
And I gotta be honest, 9 times out of 10, this dude is telling him facts. Just because of this whole situation, I truly believe the way this situation is set up and how this cat is acting and how he acting, it sounds like they was on a break and he was the lunch boyfriend or the work boyfriend, and he finally like, you know, convinced her, and he heated, but he got away from a super thought, and that's just me making assumptions. We got more to go. Let's go.
Hey, bro. Man, why I told you? Why get on my show? That's my motherfucking son. You don't want to be Russell Wilson so bad. This is the one to be Russell Wilson so bad. Well, you don't only got to Seattle. Hey, bro, you going to them? Hey, bro.
Shout out to him referencing Russell Wilson. He said you want to be Russell Wilson so bad several times, and gotta be honest, like, I ain't gonna lie, that would have hurt me more than him getting in my face. Like, if I wasn't gonna fight him or nothing, I would have talked shit. But him calling me Russell Wilson, if I already know I'm not gonna fight, I might as well break down crying right there. And I'll be like, really think I'm a Russell? No. Let's continue.
Hey, she said I answered the phone. Hey, bro, all right. I'm really sure you.
You see that laugh? Did y'all see that when he said, "Oh, she still ain't answering the phone, huh?" Well, look at this. Smiling.
Yeah.
She playing you just like she played me, nigga. Wow. Stepdad is in over his head from what I'm seeing, but let's continue. Also, I don't know if you guys seen Planet of the Apes, but the dude, the dad, he kind of looked like a cast member from that. I'm sorry about the internal racism from that joke. Happy Juneteenth. Let's continue.
Like I said, watch your mouth for the joint. Ain't your motherfucking son. Hold on. Hey, Keisha.
He tell me.
Hey, she up here trying to take Sean.
Her name was Keisha.
Yes.
For us Wayne fans out there, we do remember he wrote a whole song about Keisha. If anybody knows how that song went, apparently the whole Hot Boy clique ran through it. Let's continue. Do you remember that song?
I do remember Keisha. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to my sister Keisha. We know that's not you. Let's go. All right. I do want to point this out. You let me know, as a physical tactician, someone who has done hand-to-hand combat many a times in many different situations. If you ever run into a person that pulls this move right here, where he is, hold on, where right here he is upset, yells, walks off, laughs, and walks off, and then comes back with pure aggression. He's done this 3 times. If anybody smiles at you and then walks up on you again, that is probably the last chance to stab them. I'm just saying. What do you think?
He got his fist balled up. Well, first, like I said, at the very beginning, his whole disposition was off. Like, you're not finna talk to me like that. And then the second, his fist balled up half the time. You could tell he wanted to steal off on the dude in the blue. And the dude in the blue, I believe he's scared of him. He's afraid of that guy.
He is definitely afraid. Yeah. You can tell he is so happy this is occurring in front of a room full of other men. Because if it was a bunch of girls in here, dude would have hauled off on dude just off of pure testosterone and estrogen and watch me bitch this nigga out type shit. This is a good. Did
you see how happy you got when Keisha finally answered the phone?
Yes, because he was like, "Wow, she finally took a break from glazing another guy, and she's picking up the phone." Let's continue.
She up here trying to take Sean with him. You ain't clean her nowhere until you pay your child support. What? Child support? That little bitty ass shit, I can pay that shit right now.
Did he just repeat what she said? It sounded like she said, you ain't taking nowhere to, and then he repeated, ain't no way in motherfucking hell will I repeat no shit like that. This whole situation would have been ended. Let's say I was the dude in the blue. It would have went just like this. Hey, nigga, why you in here with my son? Like, first off, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. But you know what? You right. This is your little boy. I had some shit to do at 3 o'clock anyway. So you stay here and pay for this shit, nigga. I'll see you later. And tell that bitch it's over. That's how the shit would have went. Real fast. The fuck? Yeah. This nigga sitting there, she gotta be fine. I gotta see what this motherfucker looks like.
Let's see what Keisha look like, bro.
Cause for this, nah, hell no.
Ain't nothing worth dealing with all that bullshit.
Nothing.
Oh God. Do it. Shit out your ass.
Hey, take that aside, man.
Hey, Keisha gonna really let this disrespect me in front of my mother son? With your fat ass?
Fat ass.
And she says, I be missing Lil Rock, but at the same time, I'm like, how did I make it through? The first, I think she said, ain't nobody scared of your punk ass. She said that through the phone. I think that's what she said. We gonna run it back. Yeah, she said, ain't nobody scared of you, and continue to talk shit. Let's continue.
Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking on.
This nigga is holding the phone while his girl has a whole conversation. This nigga, what's that dude that P. Diddy's butler dude? Bentley Farnsworth? He's Bentley Farnsworth in the phone right now.
Bruh, and remember I told you about how many like that song I'm on Fire by Juvenile taught me so many lessons. He immediately jumped out the gate, and what else did he say? A chick could get you killed. That's the way I think. Like, true. She can fuck around and get this dude killed. Like, he into a whole altercation over some wild shit.
I got a story. Hold on, let me notate this story because I have a story that is kind of not. It might match with what you just said. It definitely goes with the Juvenile lyric, but let's continue.
Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. Hey, let's wrap this shit up. I need my son, man. Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't get my son no more. I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass. I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass.
Wait, did he start it off with I appreciate you, but I need my son, or was he talking to the barber? Let me run that.
Talking to the barber.
Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't get my son no more. I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass. Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking son. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. I need my son.
Yeah, he was talking to the barber. Because clearly he respects the barber. He don't respect the boy.
Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't get my son no more. I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass. Let's go.
Seeing what the son, kind of the texture of the hair of the son, I kind of see what I see. I think I can picture what the hell Keisha look like and why this is an issue.
Come on, Russell, was you letting him take? Hey man, it's his son. It's his son. I ain't trying to fight. Yeah, he took.
And it put the stepdad or the boyfriend in a powerless position because technically he can't. Technically, if the dad come and do that, like, and you gonna get your clearly he's gonna get his ass whooped.
And let's peep something. Let's peep the end of this video. Watch this. He had some aggression at the end once the whole situation was over.
That is I am embarrassed and I gotta do some kind of physical confrontation at something.
Now
that's wild.
I want to start this off with two. Have you had? First off, I'm gonna ask you this, and before I go into my situations that I've been a part of, have you had to check one of your baby mama's boyfriends in the past?
Yes.
How did it go? Did it escalate to this? Was it more respectful type stuff? Like how'd your situation go?
Well, it started off with him being aggressive like that, and this was when I was in the military. I was super swole.
And was he the boyfriend to your kid's mom, or was you?
So it wasn't my baby mom. It was this girl I was dating, and she had a baby dad, and I was still young in my project shit time, and so dude was talking all this shit over the phone.
So you was the blue person in this situation, not you know that, but you was in his position. All right.
Yeah. Dude came to the house, and this is when I was like prime, like I would fight anybody at any time. And I walked out the house, and he kind of like calmed down by the time I got out there and got aggressive back with him though.
Now, have you been in the flip where you had to check one of your baby mama's boyfriends? Have you been in the black before?
there was one situation where because I was at this time I was trying to see my child, and we ended up having to go to court and get all this stuff straightened out there. But the dude, he had jumped in on a text, and I was like, look, bro, like, this ain't got nothing to do with you, fam. I don't want nothing to do with her.
Wait,
I'm specifically talking about my child.
What do you mean he jumped in on the text? How does that work?
That's a whole story, because I actually got to bounce in like 15 minutes, but that's a whole story.
Damn it. All right.
We talked about this on we talked about this on the dad episode when we had for Father's Day.
I don't remember the jumping in on the text. We must have missed some details, because I need to understand on there, because any drum I done had that tried to be on text, I'm calling. I'm picking up phones. This is direct flight. You can't beef on text with me.
Well, on this particular time, I was capturing evidence, because I use all of that to take to my court.
Oh, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I had to check both my baby mama's boyfriends twice. One was over the phone, one was in person. One I tried to tell him over the phone. I was like, yo, bro, yeah, I appreciate everything, because we was cool. I was to this day, shout out to his mom and his aunt, because they to this day my daughter's godmoms and god stuff, and they helped me out with a whole bunch of stuff. So shout out to them. Me and him ended up being cool after the fact. But it was a little period where he felt that all the things he was doing for my daughter while she was over at the mom's house, not that I wasn't doing that. It was like halftime here, halftime. He thought that she could call him Pops dead. She was trying to get her to call him dead. I was like, yeah, nigga. How about you pump brakes on that? You a cool dude. You do great for my daughter, but you ain't the Pops. And over the phone, it was like he couldn't kind of understand it, so I had to approach him, not as gorilla style of this dude. We was able, like I said, I know his mom. I know where had a way better bond and stuff, we was cool already and stuff like that, and that stuff kind of started happening months in a relationship and stuff. And I was like, yeah, bro, you not gonna do it. And I know you're a super thug and stuff, because it's definitely a super thug, but I don't give a fuck about that shit. And I was like, yo, bro, look, we got to fight right now. We go, well, hey, and he didn't bitch out. Neither one of us bitched out. He just understood what the fuck I was saying, and we just kind of squashed. The second guy, I forgot what happened. I think I had got into it with my sons, or we had got into it something. He called himself, wanted to say something in the background. And I was like, yo, put dude on the phone. And I had to let him know, like, look, bro, I know that's your girl and stuff, but that's my son. Nigga, you ain't shit to him. You just some dude that's around, bro. Like, this is verbatim what I told him. I was like, nigga, I ain't got no problems with you, but you don't want no problems, bro. For real. And I'm not telling you I'm not no thug or nothing like that. And that's the bad part about it. I'm not no thug. I would do very unthuggish shit to where I'm gonna be in jail on some Hannibal Lecter shit, not no regular ass. Please, bro. And I had no more problems with me. I understand. And that was the end of that damn conversation. And what's crazy is I got a very unintimidating voice. So what I say is much more important than how I say it. Because the madder I get, the higher my voice gets. So I always, when I'm really on one, I'm like my pops, very calm. And I'm like, yo,
because I'm not finna be arguing with another grown man. Like, if it's to the point where you're doing all that, like, it's time to fight. And I could tell you a quick one. This happened when I was in Dallas. I had first got here. But we laugh about this. My daughter, she was mad at me for something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm finna go pick up my daughter and take her to a dentist appointment or something. And so she was like, you ain't finna do nothing. So she kind of like low-key threatened me. And I didn't take it serious. But she was talking about somebody was going to do something. Somebody's going to be waiting for me. And I didn't take her serious, but I was like, just in case. And so I had like 3 ninja stars in my pocket. And the reason, it's a very random reason why I had ninja stars with me. Because I had just got them from this location. I know how to use those. I know how to use nunchucks, which I got crazy stories about how I pulled out some nunchucks on somebody before.
Yeah.
And so I got out. So I got out about I seen when I got there. So at the time, her boyfriend was a firefighter.
Yeah.
And so she told me somebody's gonna be waiting for me. So when I pulled up, I saw a fire truck there. I was like, I know, but I was in my mom like, I know nobody would come up with a fire truck, and I know the cat too, because I had to talk with him before. Yeah. About all this. It's like when I first found out, like, hey, I'm just let you know, like, I want to do it to mom, but this is my little girl, and I will die, kill, I'm not afraid of any of that. So I'm just letting you know, And so he was like, I respect it. I got daughters too.
Yeah.
But this particular time, so I walked up and like I said, I know him. We don't got no bad relationship. But I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, what's good, bro? I'm trying to check the temperature. He like, oh, what's good, T? It was all cool. And so I was like, oh, he know nothing. He was over there just checking to see what was going on.
Yeah.
And so it was a non-issue. But it was like a couple months later. I'm like, yo, man, you almost got old boy almost got hit with a damn ninja star. Because if I'd just walked up there thinking he was on some stuff, but I checked the temperature first. Again, a woman to get you killed sometime.
Facts. And I laughed at the ninja star so crazy because when we was young, we was like, Mike, I think Mike had just got his car, the Maxima I was telling you about before. Our homeboy J-Ro had he couldn't find a pistol. He could not find a gun anywhere. He settled for some ninja stars. And remember your bus story you told? Which we got this conversation we talk about right now, we gonna upload. It might be we gonna upload it here. It's gonna be like a preview of what our Patreon story is gonna be about. But we clowned that boy over them ninja stars in the Maxima, bumping Master P, tens in the back, laughing at the ninja. He was like, yeah, you laughing now to one of these motherfuckers cut your fingers off. I was like, bro, you can't even aim good. Do you even know how to throw ninja stars? I think in his mind he was gonna stab people with them, or he thought that throwing. I think in his mind he had seen enough Ninja Turtles to think that throwing ninja stars is just very easy.
It's definitely not,
and it's no technique to it.
And if you try to go stab somebody with it, you're gonna stab yourself probably more than you stab the other person.
I'm calling that motherfucker as soon as we get off. I'm like, yo, what was your? You remember when you got them ninja stars? What was your plans for that? I'm hit him up. I gotta go. Brisks gotta go. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. I think we gonna upload. We got like a pod that we gonna probably upload today or tomorrow, and it's gonna be some of the stuff we're gonna be talking about in the membership. That, like I said, I keep plugging it Monday. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.